This is why your mixing sucks. You don't know your voice.
Joel, what do you mean I don't know my voice? I listen to myself talk every day.
Sure you do.
But when it comes to recording, knowing your tone, knowing your voice, knowing your pronunciation style, knowing how close or far you like to be from the mic, knowing how loud you can project your voice, all of these things very, very important, especially when you're trying to get a good quality recording. And I'm betting right now you're thinking,
Joel, how do I know what I sound like?
pretty simply, ask somebody you trust, hey, if you had to compare my voice to any artist that you could imagine, who would you say I sound like? People have told me I sound like Chris Brown. So in a world where I actually did sound like Chris Brown, where would I start if I wanted to get a sound similar to his? For those of us who haven't been living under a rock for the last 20 years, we have this magical thing called Google. We can go to Google and type in things like Chris Brown microphone. As we see here, Chris Brown often records vocals using the Telefunken ELA M251 or Sony C800G microphone. Well, let's just take a look at this one here, the ELA M251. How much would that run me? No. So as we see, when you get to a certain level of gear, it gets pretty expensive. But before you start selling those little piggies on the internet for money, you haven't started selling those little piggies on the internet for money yet, have you? There is an amazing company called Warm Audio that makes similar style microphones for a much more reasonable price. When in doubt, we could always go to the land of broken dreams, aka Facebook Marketplace. As you see, they have a bunch of Warm Audio stuff around me. Once you've actually found a microphone that is similar in style to that of Chris Brown, your next step would be his vocal chain. Where could you find his vocal chain, you say? Well, thanks to the wonderful world of Google, we can look up Chris Brown's vocal chain and look at this. Real Chris Brown's vocal chain revealed by Tizio. Tizio is Chris Brown's actual recording engineer, so if there's anybody to learn from when it comes to making your vocals sound like Chris Brown, it'd probably be that guy. This is a great way to find a starting basis. You can recreate these vocal chains by yourself in your DAW, or you could find people online that have already done the work for you, whether it be with your DAW's stock plugins or it be with plugins by Waves, Slate, or whoever. You don't gotta sit and wonder how you make your voice sound like insert blank anymore. This is the easiest way to do it. Use the internet, not your brain. AI hasn't taken over us yet, so you might as well use the tools that are out there.